Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the 100 Baby Challenge. So, in the last episode, we left off with pretty much all three kids aging up. So, Rosemary is an adult. She's just in the house to help take care of the kids. We're going to try to move her out pretty soon, but I think it won't be until Poppy is at least a teenager. Just because it's nice to have her in the house to help out so the mom can kind of work on aspirations or whatever else. Poppy just aged into a child. So she should pretty much, yeah, she has basically everything she's going to need for class tomorrow. So we should be able to just let her go to a couple days of school, and hopefully she'll be able to age into a teenager. Then we have Elio. Elio just aged into a toddler, so we will start working on all of his stuff today, trying to get him to a child. Ivy, we'll see how she goes. We're just waiting for her to age up. She has 4 more days until she ages up. The other thing we're going to do, in fact, I'm going to go do that now. I've been researching on some fertility trait stuff and like in general fertility because I have already picked all the traits that I am allowed. And I cannot change any of them. That's not allowed either. So what I figured is, what if I find or test some of the other methods that people have suggested for having twins or triplets? One of the methods is to have the sim listen to kids' music. So let's go ahead and place one of these down, because if not, the kids can at least use it and get some fun out of it. Let's go ahead and put that one right there. And I think we're also going to put one out here. I'll put it right here so that she can listen to it while she's painting. And I don't know if I want to place it in any other room. I guess we could place it in here for while she works. Yeah, we'll put it there. And let's change the colors on each of them, I think. Let's do the one in that room in maybe a green. We can do the one in the living room, could be... How about it's blue with green? And let's turn this one maybe... For fun, let's do pink, I think. Yeah, let's do pink for fun. So... Basically, there are pretty much only 3 methods that I could find that I would be able to try. Obviously, it's still random. All of them are random increases. But pretty much on the ley line would increase it to almost, I think some people were saying, an 84% chance of twins. But I cannot have the ley line trait, so we're going to try some other methods. The first one being, we already have it, it's the fertility reward trait. The second one is a fertility massage. We cannot do that one this time, because unfortunately, she's already pregnant, so we can't try that one this pregnancy. Okay, I think everyone's fine for now, so I'm just going to let them do what they want, and I'll focus on Elio. But yeah, I did put a spa in so that we can try that one. But we obviously can't try that because you're supposed to do that before, you have to do it before they get pregnant. So the third one was one that I have heard people dispute, saying it's just a myth. But it is listening to children's music, the children's radio, or watching kids' TV. We don't have a TV in the house, so we're going to go with kids' radio. So let's just go ahead and turn kids' radio on all of these, so that anywhere she goes, hopefully she's listening to kids' radio. And we're going to go ahead and have her do that one. The fourth one is one that I won't be doing because I believe, attempted that one before, and it is way too much work. Basically, that would be the fertility elixir, but one of the ways, like, one of the things you need to get that one is by having level 10 in herbalism, On top of that, you basically have to go to the vacation location for the ingredients, and that is just too much work. I'm not taking all the kids on a vacation just so she can get ingredients or build an herbalism skill. That is just not happening. But yeah, I figure that's going to be one of those things we're going to try today, is we're going to really try a few of these different fertility ones. Obviously, we may or may not do the massage one. It's going to come down to, does she have twins or not? Excuse me, please be nice to your sister. I think we're at the point we're going to probably take care of Ivy. Let's see, she needs feeding and she needs a diaper change. I think we're going to go ahead and try and take care of Ivy, get her to bed, and I think we're going to try getting everyone else to bed. Because tomorrow's Monday, so definitely Poppy needs to get to bed eventually so she could have a good day at school. So let's see, what can we have each of them? Oh, he needs to use the potty again? Okay, go potty. Let's see, where is he at? So he needs to do communication, he's doing really good on. He needs to do some imagination. And potty. He's doing pretty good on a lot of his skills, though. But I feel like any other time I've tried to do this challenge, or I have used the fertility trying to have twins or triplets, I pretty much always use the on the ley line trait. So I figure it would be a nice time to try some of the other methods and see how well does it work. I mean, we technically don't want twins or triplets all the time. Like, we do not want that many twins and triplets because we'd have a full house very quickly. And we don't really want that. You kind of want to keep it level on how many twins or triplets you're having so that you don't just flood the house with kids. So, I think it would be really nice to be able to test some of them so we can find a few methods that work so that once in a while we could actually have twins and triplets. Okay, I think we're going to turn off the radio in the bedroom because she will not stay in bed because I think she can hear the music. She will not stay in bed, so we're turning that off. Let's see. Let's have him go through because he's almost there on thinking. He's almost there. Let's see, we may as well have him do communication while he's at it. I think we'll have him work on imagination for a bit. Yes! Okay. Let's do super efficient infant care. Finally, I have her inspired. It only took her researching art, stargazing, taking a thoughtful shower, practicing on an instrument, and researching guitar to get it. Finally, that, I will say that practice makes perfect. Perfect is way too strong. So, I think what we're going to try to do here, we're just going to start 3 paintings, and I'll have her stop after she starts each one, because it says here, start 3 paintings while inspired, which tells me she doesn't need to actually finish the painting. There we go. Okay, have her stop that. In fact, let's put the wall up for a minute. I'll take that, put it on the wall, start another painting while inspired, and we'll do that for all 3 so we can get that one off the list. There we go. And if I could have this painting. And we'll finish them later, but it is so hard to get her. There we go. Okay, sell 3 paintings to a collector or art gallery and have 3 emotional paintings. Okay. So, let me double check really quick. Ivy is fine. Yeah, she's just tired. Okay. So, we can comfortably paint and not worry about her. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. That practice makes perfect skill is great if you have a sim who needs to be focused for learning, like, very logical skills and stuff, but for painting, it is a pain. Because I eventually realized, like, I've never really paid attention to it before, but, like, you have the different, like, focused +5, focused +2. It was trying to find enough of these to actually get it above the focused one. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inspiration ones. 8 points to inspiration. Ooh, refined palette. She gets a level 10? Oh, she maxed the painting skill. Okay, there we go. He's settled. Apparently he's a light sleeper and loves waking up. Okay. Is she done with this painting? One of the things I wanted to check... No, it does not. I was hoping it would have, like, could it help her become inspired? But it does not. Oh, wow, she's just maxing all kinds of skills. Let's see. I want to see how many... That's always really fun when you're doing this kind of challenge. Like, eventually I need to do the perfect sim challenge because it's always fun to just see in this challenge how many skills can you max out on a sim. Because you play with them for so long and you end up having a lot of different skills. Okay, there we go. There is the next painting. And then we just need to put the final one back on the board. Then comes the difficulty of trying to get her into another mood. But then again, actually, no, that'll be easy because we could just do 3 focused paintings. So never mind, it'll be easy unless it wants 3 different ones, but I think all it says is complete 3 emotional paintings. So we could just do 3 focused paintings. Ooh! She just made a masterpiece. 2,000 simoleon? Wow. That is worth it. Sell that. Okay, so now... I don't think she can create an emotional one because she's currently inspired, which is going to be... It's not going to give her any emotional painting, so... Now we just have to wait for some of these to wear off. Or... Let's see, she has a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... So if I can find... What if I give her a... Take a soothing shower. Let's go ahead and have her take a soothing shower, and then that should put her in a focused moodlet. Wait, clear mind? Practice makes... So the shower actually gives you... inspired, but I thought it was supposed to be focused. Okay. I think we're just going to go opt for waiting for a couple of them to wear off then. Okay, and then she's off to school. Let's see. Let's have her study hard, and let's see, what can we do? Rosemary's going to pretty much be in charge of Ivy for the day. So I guess we'll just wait for these to wear off so she can go back to being focused or something so that we can at least... So we can at least be in a different mood so we can make a emotional painting. Oh! I got a chess table. Oh, I didn't put chairs on... I'll be right back. I didn't put chairs on the table. There we go. Now we have chairs to it. Let's go ahead and see. Let's ponder moves. Maybe that'll help push her into a focused moodlet again so we can have focused paintings. There we go. I didn't have to go use the computer. I had to just work with Ivy, and finally one of them ran out. Okay, so let's do a mathematical diagram. And I think we just need to do 3 emotional ones. I'm tempted to just do the same method. Just put them on the wall after she makes 3 of them. So that we can start them so that if she drops out of the moodlet for some reason, we can just go back to the painting. Makes it a lot easier with the emotional stuff. I feel like we can wake up Elio now. So let's go ahead and have him use the potty. And then I guess work on imagination, and then we'll just have to come back to potty later. Depending on how much he has left. So let's see. He's almost done, though, because he just has... We'll need to give him a bath here soon, but he needs imagination and potty. So he's doing really good. Okay, Poppy is home, and she's a B grade. Okay. Okay, let's sell that painting. Not worth much, but that's fine. So let's go ahead. Let's have her start. In fact, here, let's pause this for one moment. What does Ivy need? Ivy is just upset. Okay. In fact, since Rosemary's not busy, how about she helps with tummy time? Since she's not busy. Elio is doing how well? Oh, he's already done with imagination. Okay. So let's just have him go potty a couple times. Actually, we'll do once, because he's actually 72% there. Let's have Poppy go and do her homework. Breeze through homework, and she has... Okay, she has her skill ready, so we'll just have her do her homework. And let me get her another painting. And once she's done with that, we'll sell it and work on the final one, which means we should be done and on to the next section. Okay, let's go ahead and have her do her extra credit, and then she can just do whatever she wants, honestly. Seriously, you stopped at 2%? Get back on the potty. There we go. Okay, he is level 3 and everything, so now he can be aged up. We'll age him up as soon as one of the adults are available, though. In fact, we might have her step away from painting for a moment to do that. Let's see what he's going to get. Okay, Elio has aged up. He... Evil? Why? I think my game hates me. Okay, 1 through 5. 1. At least he's creative and evil. Okay. I'm just getting very unlucky with all the evil Sims. Evil and mean. I guess we'll have him also start on his homework now. Let's see. Yes, he'll be going to school too as well tomorrow. No. Come back here. Go do your homework. Poppy has everything done already. Do I need to put this in your inventory? You cannot avoid this work forever. Get back here. Do your homework. Okay, and how is she doing? Let's see. She needs to go to the bathroom, so I think I might go ahead and just let her do her needs. Okay, so he has his homework done. What skill does he want? He has creative, so I guess I could just have him come over here and play dolls and build up his creativity. Because he does have the creative aspiration. Oh, great music. Liana seems to enjoy the song. Should she embrace that she likes kids' music? Sure. She's going to be listening to it a lot. If this works out, she will be listening to it a lot more. Nice. Okay. So, now we need to make... Okay, we're definitely going to have to stop by the museum at some point then. I guess we'll go to bed, and then we might have... We're going to have at some point, we'll go by the museum and do that. Okay, since she's awake, because everyone has all their needs up, and doesn't want to go back to sleep, I think we're just going to go ahead and have her start working on the 10 paintings. I think what we'll do is probably we'll save the, view or admire 3 paintings at the museum. We'll save that for next time we go out. We'll do that. So I think for now we're just going to start focusing on getting through some of these paintings. Because we need 10 excellent paintings. Oh. Poppy's level 10 creativity. Ooh, she got a masterpiece. Okay, good. So masterpieces do count as an excellent painting. Kind of worried. What if she gets a string of masterpieces? But they do count. Oh, she's a rising star. Okay, she's tired, so I'm gonna have her head off to bed and just sleep. And both the kids are off at school. Okay, so Poppy is at home. She has an A grade. He has a B grade. Okay, so let's get the cake out. Because she has an A grade, which means she's ready to age up. Really? Gone into labor right as she's aging up. Okay. So let's see. She is going to have Green Fiend. So she's loves outdoors and she's a green fiend. That works together well. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, so 16. And 1 out of 16 is 2. So she's going to be athletic. Okay, which athletic, though? 3. 3. Okay, so just a regular bodybuilder athletic. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and have her put candles on the cake. Okay. And then, let's see. So she's in labor. So, let's go ahead here first. Let me move Rosemary out. Okay, so she has been moved out. Now we are down to just the kids that we have in the house to work on. How long until she's forced to go? Okay, 3 hours. I guess we may as well just go to the hospital. I don't think it's really going to change anything, so let's go have the baby at the hospital. Okay. And let's see what we have this time. It's a girl! Okay, so let's see what to name her. You know, I kind of like the name Fern. So let's go with Fern. Oh! It's twins! Oh my gosh, what do we go with then? Fern and, let's see. You know, let's do Sage. Fern and Sage. Oh my gosh. It's not 3. We had twins! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about that. I don't know if that's just like I purely hit the jackpot. Okay, let's get on home. Okay. I'm so happy. We had twins. Okay, so I feel like that's a really good place to leave it, and we'll work on the twins next episode. I don't know if we'll have to see in the future what that was, because I don't know if that was just me hitting the jackpot finally, or if it did change it enough. Because in my research, a lot of people said it is random numbers, but people were saying it's standard a 10% chance of twins. But if you have the fertility trait like I do, it goes to a 20% chance. After that, the music, the fertility potion, like the fertility potion or whatever from the herbology skill, that is all just like based on other random numbers. So I don't know if I finally hit the like jackpot with that 20% or what, but we're definitely going to be trying that in the future. I am so happy. I have 5 kids in the house at the same time. I got twins. So we'll definitely have to pick up work, because her painting skill, we got 2 of the paintings done. We still need to go get 3 at the museum. But I think definitely next time we're going to try romancing a guy. So we need to find a guy to romance him, and then I think we're going to try doing the massage. Because, let's see, 6, 7, 8. We have enough space in the household to have one more set of twins. But by the time the twins would be born, Poppy will already be moved out. So we're doing good on that. So yeah, next time we will definitely try doing the massage along with the fertility trait, along with the kids' music. We'll try all three because I would really like to see if we can somewhat consistently increase the odds. That would be really nice. But we are now officially at 9, 10, 11 children. I am so happy we got twins now. Oh. So yeah, we'll see where we go next time. Like, I'm really hoping we could get more twins and triplets consistently with this trick. Because I'm actually kind of happy that we don't have on a ley line, because I never really try any of the other ones, because obviously the most useful one is going to be on a ley line with what seems to be around an 85% chance of twins. It is pretty good one to use. So it's really nice to be able to test all the other ones and see how they do. And we're also getting up there in money, because I figure eventually once we get a good cushion of money, I want to do a renovation on the house to readjust everything and put everything in order and clean it up a little bit and get a few more things. So that's the other thing we'll try to work on next episode, is we're going to try to get more of those paintings and more books. I think with the level of books we're at now, we're making about 1,500 a day off of books. So since she's going to be working on this painting skill, she's doing really good at getting masterpieces right now. So fingers crossed we can get more masterpieces and get a lot of money. So yeah, with that, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!